Alrighty, in the vise, we have a Daiichi 1730 size 4. We have our spawn football bead in gold, and we have some lead-free wire wraps that we place just behind the bead into the slot to hold it and secure that football bead in the front. And we are going to get started. And you can tie this in any size, but for purpose of the video, we're going to tie it really big so you can see exactly what we are doing here. So we got some uni 3/0 in yellow, and we're going to just secure those lead-free wraps and work our thread back. For this, I don't like to go all the way back, just right about there is good. We're going to take some Goose Biots to start this. And we're going to take 2 here, and we're going to create an X, if you will. And make sure that you get them at the end of your thread wraps, because it's going to be hard to sneak the dubbing in behind it otherwise. Alrighty, and then the second one, finalizing that X. And these don't have to be perfect, but you do want them to stick out a bit, as you can see mine are right now. Alrighty. So I'll show you guys here. So you can see, and they're gonna vary a little bit, but if you can get them to just point out a little bit, it's gonna be a nice little attractant for those fish. All right, and then we're gonna work our way up to the, or actually, one step I forgot. All right, we're right behind there. We're going to take our medium UTC wire in copper. We're going to tie that in. And you can tie this without it. I almost forgot. We got these flies in the bins with the wire and without the wire, but we're going to throw the wire on for purpose of this video. All right, and then you're going to work your thread back up to the bend here. And what we're going to take is some Sparkle Nymph dub from Arizona Materials, John Romer, and we are going to dub this thread onto, or dub this dubbing onto our thread and work our way back and then forward again, creating a body and a taper for this stonefly. You can use some dubbing wax here, but as you guys have seen me tie, generally things that can be done with less steps, I take advantage of. As long as it's still productive, which this will be. We're going to go over this several times too, so it's not going to go anywhere. Fish this fly with a lot of success, and it's been chewed on and stays together really well. Creaky thread. Alrighty, we're gonna go all the way back to those Goose Biots and just get right up next to them. Sweet, there we go. And then this will be the start of the body, so then we'll taper this fly. And I do generally like to have them be pretty beefy. This isn't one that I like to tie really slim, and you'll see why at the end. Why we like to do that. We're going to get some more dub on there. We're going to keep working our way forward. If you've never used this Sparkle Nymph dub, it's a pretty good one. Oh, and this is Skip's October Caddis is the color we're going with here. Sorry about that. Really simple stonefly, really nice one though. You can tie it in all colors. Black, olive, and golden brown are my favorite just because of how we pair it with the creeper chenille here at the end. All right, you can see that body starting to build up a little bit. That's what we want here. And we're gonna run this dubbing just to the bend there, and that's when we're gonna stop. So this will probably do it here for us. A little bit heavy here on the final part of the taper of this. Just a teeny bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect, but there is a way that works well, and when you find what works well for your systems, I would continue to replicate that. I want this to be a little bit beefier right there. All right, perfect. All right, now we're going to take our UTC wire and we are going to just get some wraps here, and this is going to secure that dubbing even more. And it does add a really nice look to this bug as well. Function and aesthetics. Alrighty. So we got the foundation for this fly pretty much put together here. And we are going to really turn this into a stonefly here with the next couple materials. First thing we're going to do is get a single rubber leg. We're going to fold it in half. And what I like to do here, there's a million ways that you can do a lot of these techniques. This is what I like to do. And generally what I like to do is because of its speed. So we're going to tie that right like so. I'll turn the vise so you can see right there. And then we're going to follow its wraps along that side of the hook all the way up to behind the bead, like so. And you give us space to tie in our materials here. All right, so now we're going to do that on the other side, exact same thing here. Alrighty, so as you can see here, it's starting to come to life, starting to look a little buggy, and this next material is going to really bring it to life. So we're going to take some creeper chenille in brown, and we are going to tie that right at the back, as close to that sparkle nymph dubbing as possible, and right behind the legs. And the legs will want to kick forward here depending on how tight you get those wraps. But as you wrap this chenille, which we're going to wrap the chenille then, it'll push them back into place. And then wraps go over the legs and over chenille. Now we're going to hold everything back and in front. So as you can see here, starting to really come to life. We're going to take off that extra chenille. And boom, we are getting close to the completion of this creepy stone. So as you can see, it's really starting to come to life here. So the only thing we got to do now is kind of hold this back as you whip finish. So take your hand in here, bring this back like so. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. One, 2, 3. Boom. Trim it off. This is your time to throw on your favorite head cement, and I'm going to trim these just a teeny bit here. That was maybe a little bit too much, but there you have it. That is the creepy stone using our spawn football beads. Really simple stonefly, really productive stonefly. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to reach out. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a great day.